Welcome back to Stockholm. Today we are going to focus on this very building here. This is where Frida used to live in the early 1980s. We have been in Stockholm together before for various locations where ABBA once was. And we've also been to that magical place where the ABBA members used to live in the 70s. Today we are going back to the 80s. This is Central Stockholm and this is number 83 where Frida used to live for a while. Again, she doesn't live here today, these are private addresses and we are only here for historic reasons and to give you an idea how and where the ABBA members used to live back in the day, especially for those of you who are too far away from Stockholm. There was a documentary in 1982 about Frida's solo album Something's Going On, and it showed some locations in Stockholm, including the Polar Music Studios. There were 3 shots in that program which were cut when it was released on DVD. They showed Frida leaving her apartment. I found these rare pictures from the original broadcast, but one scene is left on the DVD when her car is driving by, and this is where we are today. There is also at least one photograph of Frida next to this building. And this is the entrance area. As far as I know, Frida used to live on the highest floor. This area in central Stockholm is a district which is iconic for its green public garden and this fountain at its center. The place was built in the 19th century to honor Sweden's kings and was actually inspired by the streets of Paris with its star-shaped roads. A final look at this building. And while Frida moved to this apartment here in the early 80s, Benny moved to a flat which actually isn't too far away from here. So let's go there. Here we are, still in and around Carla Blan. This is number 91, where Benny lived for a short while until March 1981, in the 2 upper floors. And just to give you an idea of the surroundings. Again, new owners live here now, but this is where Benny used to live. He then moved to another apartment with his wife Mona, where they lived for a while, which again is not too far away from here, not at all. That will be our final stop for today. Here we are, you see the fountain there, and this is where Benny and Mona lived for a while, again in the upper floor. It's interesting that they always seem to have chosen the upper floor already when Frida and Benny lived in the old town, where they had to climb 99 steps. You might remember when we were there. And now you got some more impressions of Stockholm. Alright, until then, hej då!